Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the 2026 Lakeview Girls Basketball Alumni Game. This year marks our 6th alumni game. The first graduating class from Lakeview was in 1992. Lakeview Girls varsity basketball coaches throughout the years have been John Holling, Mitch Mashalik, Brad Bigler, Lisa Gregoire, Dave Johnson, and Mike Imes. We'd also like to recognize the junior high and assistant coaches that have helped develop and support the Lakeview Girls basketball program over the years. Tonight we have alumni in attendance from 1992 to 2025. Graduating years participating in the alumni game tonight range from 1995 to 2025. At this time, we'd like to recognize those participating by their graduation year. The players' wristbands represent three over 3 decades of Lakeview girls basketball. Those alumni graduating from 1995 to 2005 are wearing black. From 2006 to 2015 are wearing royal blue, and 2016 to 2025 are sporting the white wristbands. And now let's meet today's players. They're going to be on the left and right side, just going to be bouncing back and forth. So when your name is called, just step forward and give a good wave to the crowd. 1995, Summer Alsacker blooming. Roxanne Borboom, G, 1996. Kelly Breakrights Devereaux, 1996. Angie Newman Finney, 1996. Jenny Keen Hoff, 1997. Jessica Isaacson, 1998. Tara Floric Hansen, 1999. Rachel Bull Jesuits, 1999. Andrea Benson Morgan, 2000. Beth Klumpke Drager, 2000. Abby Vandelinati, 2004. Abby Johannik Schmidt, 2006. Bailey Vandelinati, 2006. Kristen Luwaji Swope, 2006. What do you want me to do? What did I say? Did I say Krista? I'm sorry, Lo siento. Let's do this one again. Kristen Luwaji Swope. Heather Meyer, 2006. Erica Boris Bro, 2007. Kayla Fromm House, 2007. Dana Peterson Borboom, 2010. Maddie Rip Hagen Fensky, 2017. Brooklyn Bates Peltier, 2017. Sadie Stelter, 2017. Alexis Lieneman, 2019. Savannah Stephan Rausch, 2020. Peyton Tim, 2021. Kiana Imes, 2021. Caitlin Bott, 2021. Shelby Gravely, 2021. Paige Vianney, 2022. Mackenzie Grunwald, 2022. Shelby Justinson, 2024. Aaliyah Rosenau, 2025. Savannah Luwaji, 2025. Carmen Vartness, 2025. Aubrey Rausch, 2025. And Megan Schwartz, 2025. We'd also like to recognize the Lakeview Girls Basketball alumni who are here in attendance to support and cheer on the teams. If there are any alumni in the stands, we ask that you please stand and give a Laker wave. Also, if there are any junior high, assistant, or previous head coaches in attendance, we ask that you please stand and be recognized. Where's Mr. Hoffman's here? Where's he at? There you go. A couple thank yous to give out. So Lakeview Schools, Matt Conrad, the custodial staff, Lakeview Booster Club, and the Lakeview Community Ed. Lakeview Girls basketball players for helping out and wishing them the best of luck as they finish out the regular season and head off into playoffs. Our officials for tonight's Gary Ketchmark and Dan Hoffman. And we also would like to thank all the alumni players and fans who came out tonight. And most of all, tonight there is going to be an alumni burger special at Leroy's following the game. Everyone is invited to attend. On behalf of the Lakeview Girls Basketball Program and alumni, we'd like to congratulate and recognize Sadie Stelter, who was inducted into the Lakeview Hall of Fame this fall. She joins Larry Nellie Nelson in representing the spirit, competitiveness, and success of Lakeview Girls Basketball. Nellie was an integral part of both Echo, Woodlake, and Lakeview Girls Basketball programs. This event was near and dear to his heart, as were all the players. Nellie was deservingly inducted into the Lakeview Hall of Fame in the fall of 2023. We ask that you please take a moment of silence in remembrance of Nellie. Thank you. And now at this time, we ask you to please stand to fable, remember hats and face the flag, as we honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem. All right, Team White, Team Black, let's play basketball.
All right, welcome to the 2026 Lakeview Laker Girls Alumni Basketball Game. I am Mike Roush on the call tonight. We are going to be doing a little bit different here than a normal game for those of you that have tuned in. I'm already getting redirected by our fearless leader, Mr. Wallum. Does that work? Oh, there, I was not looking at the picture-in-picture. There we go. All right, so tonight's format will be that we will do the... Is that okay? All right. We'll have the game going, and then we are going to be chatting briefly with all of the players, just getting a little update on where they are and when they played and what they're doing in today's world. Getting ready for a jump ball here. We will be playing 4 12-minute running time quarters. I don't think they're shooting free throws tonight. They are just awarding points, keep the game moving. Nice crowd showed up for tonight's game. Got 5 from the white team out there, and now we got 5 from the black team. A lot of reminiscing here. Most of these are familiar faces from the years gone by as far as showing up. All right, we got our first one. Have a seat. Throw the headset on. There you go. Yep, that way. All right, as I said, we are going to try to chat with every one of the participants tonight. So the first thing is announce who you are.
I'm Maddie.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
There we go. All right.
I'm Maddie Riphagen, but my maiden name is Fensky.
And what year did you play?
2017 is when I graduated.
And then my last one on that side was the coach, and that was Imes at that point,
Yep.
right? So you had
Yep.
Coach Imes. All right, so went through and just kind of came up with some different things to ask each one of the participants tonight. So if you could relive one game, which game would that be? from your high school career?
Probably senior year playoffs, our first round when we went into overtime. We were down and then we came back and we won. So
that was a fun game to be a part of.
Yep.
Good sized crowd, I
Yep.
would imagine too.
Yep.
Fun atmosphere to play in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then let's see what would be another good fun. Who are you most thankful for from your years of high school athletics?
Probably my parents.
Okay, just for go ahead. Yep, elaborate a little bit.
So my parents have always supported me, and they did, because I did AU too, and so they did all the driving and all the trips, and were willing to bring me to camps, and I had a lot of support from them.
Perfect. And where are you at these days? Where are you living?
Right now I'm living in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Yep.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for stopping. Have
you.
fun, and don't get hurt.
Thanks.
All right. Started out here not being able to watch a whole lot. We got the white team up 2-0. And we've got the next one to join us. All right, state your name.
Kiana Imes.
And what year did you play?
2021.
And do you remember who your head coach was?
Yep, my dad.
Okay, yes, I do recall that one. All right, great. Kiana, we're just going to go through and ask a couple questions, just get an idea of where you're at and what you're going and what you're doing and stuff. When you step on the court tonight, what memories does that bring back to you from your high school days?
It was just fun playing with the team and everything. And then probably my favorite memory was when we played at SMSU and we beat LAC to go to the subsection championship. That was really fun.
Good times were had back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then let's see, another good one was, who was your toughest teammate or opponent that you faced when you played or practiced?
Oh, gosh. Probably Abby Hennon.
Okay.
was who I played against. In practice, probably Peyton Tim.
And why was Peyton hard to practice against?
She was just all in all the time and aggressive.
Yep.
She's quick.
Yep. So made practice interesting and tough all the time, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then lastly, where are you at these days? Where are
I'm
you?
still around the area. I teach kindergarten at YME.
Okay. And enjoying it?
Yep, I love it.
Did school at SMSU, right?
Yep.
All right. And now employed by the evil neighbor, the Sting, right? All right. Good deal. All right. Well, have fun out there tonight. Don't hurt yourself, and thanks for stopping.
Thank you.
All right. Looks like it's starting to be a rout, 6-0, and we're going to get subs. Nothing real formal when it comes to this. And we're joined by our next guest. Gets the headset on. All right.
There we go.
State your name and what year you graduated.
Peyton Tim. I graduated in 2021.
Perfect. And you were a Coach Imes disciple, like you played for Coach Imes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So what we're doing, Peyton, is just kind of going through and asking a couple questions about just things from the high school years. Let's see, a good one for you. What was one lesson from one of your coaches that you'll never forget?
There was a lot of them.
Anything that sticks out, though, from any of them from?
I think just Mike pushing me to be the best and never giving up and just giving him my all on the court.
Yep, and that's something you kind of take to the next level in life, too, right?
Absolutely.
Good deal. Okay, and then let's see another good one. Who are you most thankful for from your years of high school athletics?
Definitely Mike. He's one of the top ones.
Just kept pushing you?
Yeah. I just told me to never give up, and I just kept going.
Good deal.
Yeah.
All right. Are you playing any basketball outside of this?
Nope. The last time I touched a basketball was last year, same time.
Yep. All right. Excited to go out there, though, and mix it up a little bit?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I always am. Yeah.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping. Have fun, and don't get hurt.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
You bet. All right, so we're through a couple of them. It was hard coming up with questions. Here's a tough one. All right. State your name, what year you graduated, and who your head coach was.
My name is Savannah Roush.
Savannah Roush.
Stefan.
There you go. All right.
I graduated in 2020, and Mike Imes was my.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of Imes disciples out of this group.
Yep. Which is kind of fun.
All right, so Savannah kind of helped me with these questions, so it's probably a little unfair that you know some of them that are coming, but when you think back to your time in the program, what are you most proud of?
I would say, like, this was one of the hardest ones.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think, like, just what we got, like, what we learned from, like, Mike, and then we got to, like, teach it from the years on. Like, I can remember my sisters, because they came up after me, like, following all the things I learned from the girls above, but it all, like, came back from Mike. I feel like.
Trickles down a little bit.
Yeah, now I use it in, like, my own teams.
So you take some of that away then,
Yeah.
too. Good deal. All right, and then I know that you like this one because you threw this one out there, and I think you'd like to elaborate on it. Who was the toughest teammate or opponent that you faced while you played in the high school basketball?
Well, I can go with teammate. Well, I have, like, two kind of.
Yep.
Caitlin Bott and Sierra both, like, pushed me every day in practice. Like, yeah. I always had it up for myself.
Was it an enjoyable push,
Oh, yeah.
or were there times that you were, like, fed up with them?
Well, it was probably mutual.
I was a two-way street
We
on
left
that
the
side.
gym still loving each other. But
All right, so what – and you still to this day talk to
Yeah.
Sierra for sure.
Yeah, we were just in each other's weddings.
Yep,
So.
yeah. What about from an opponent standpoint? Is there somebody that sticks out that –
I always, like, Minneota you can say time after time, but I feel like Canby. There was always something about Canby.
Yeah.
They could just shoot from so long, so I feel
think
like
Kiana.
Canby.
I asked Kiana that question, and she didn't skip a beat. Then it was Abby Hennon.
Well, yeah, the Henning girls in general.
Yes, I think you could use
You got
that
Morgan
name.
and Abby
Yep,
in there.
you could use that name and just say Hennon, and
Yeah.
you'd be probably safe.
But then Kevin's daughter, I had my time of guarding her too. Sarah, way back then.
And do you share that? Did you ever share that?
yeah.
Okay, so you let Kevin know.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And then do you want to share with everybody why you will not be out there playing tonight?
Yeah, we're having a baby. My husband and I are having a baby in June.
Get out. I did not know that.
My dad didn't know.
No, go figure. Go figure. All right. Well, thanks for stopping. You're going to run the halftime program, it sounds like? Are you? Oh, I thought you were doing the shooting thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I thought you mean I was in charge of it.
No. You're going to run or you're just going to participate in
Yes.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Thanks for stopping. Send the next one over. Oh, and
Okay.
where are you right now? You probably should say that too.
I'm a teacher in Moorhead, Minnesota.
All right. So way up north.
Yep.
All right. All right. Thanks for stopping.
Yep.
Send the next one over.
Okay, I'll send them.
Kayla House-Fromm was looking for a fast break there, but couldn't get there. All right, our next guest. Got the headset on?
Yep.
All right, your first question is and this is an easy one, so you just have to state your name and what year you played and who your head coach was.
Ooh, I don't know if I remember that.
Yeah, it's been so many years.
I know. Caitlin Bott, I graduated in 2021, and Mike Imes was my head coach.
Perfect. All right, so we came up with a few questions. This was the Roush girls working on this beforehand. So you get two of these, and we'll see how you can handle
Okay.
those. What has changed? Well, no, you're too recent for that one. So let's go. What was one lesson from a coach that you'll never forget? Either practices or games or outside of that even that you can take away?
That the relationships that you put and have with your teammates is more important than the wins. Everyone wants to win, but at the end of the day, sometimes you get your best friends out of playing basketball.
For sure. Do you stay in touch with very many of your old teammates?
Yeah, I do.
Do you? Good. Do you stay in touch with any of the people that you played against?
There was a couple that were to the same college as me and did nursing with me as well, so I kind of did that way, but not as often.
You had an instant connection with them because they knew you knew them from playing hoops. Okay. All right, and then the last one, this is going to be kind of a trick question because there's going to be a follow-up to it that you might get a kick out of. Who was the toughest teammate or opponent you faced when you played or practiced?
Ooh, I'd say the toughest opponent that I played against from an opposing team would be probably any of the Dolan girls that we always faced from Tracy. They always could find the way into the paint and dominate down there. In practice, I'd probably have to say Shelby.
Shelby?
Yeah.
All right, so you'll be happy to know Savannah, without skipping a beat, said Caitlin Bott to that answer because she said we had battles during practice.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I always got put on her because she'd hang out on the wing and Shelby would stay in the post. So I always went up against her. She got me quite a bit, though. I will admit that. She was quicker than me, so I had to always stay on my feet. But then she could shoot, too, so I didn't really always know what to do.
Perfect. Good times, right? Good
Yeah.
times. All right, and then lastly, where are you at these days?
I am nursing down in Tracy at the hospital.
Good deal. Living over there too then?
I live in Marshall. But
Okay,
yeah.
good deal. All right, well, thanks for stopping. Have
Yes.
fun out there. And like I
I'll
told
try.
everybody else, don't get hurt.
I'm going to do my best.
All
I have
right.
work tomorrow, so.
There you go. All right, send the next one over when you get back over. All right, next up. All right, the first one, Shelby, is real easy.
Oh, gosh.
All you got to do is state your name, what year you graduated, and who your head coach was.
Okay, my name's Shelby Gravely. I graduated in 2021, and Mike Imes was my head coach.
See, that was really easy,
That
right?
was super easy.
All right. Now they get a little bit tougher, though.
Oh, great.
Trying to get an inside sight into Shelby.
Okay.
If you could relive one game from your high school career, which would it be, and why?
I would probably say we were at RTR. I don't remember what year it was, but I got the game-winning shot.
Oh,
And so I would relive that because of that.
fun times,
It
right?
was a lot of fun.
And probably a pretty good crowd because those RTR games were always pretty full, so you
Yeah.
got to play in front of a lot of people as
Yep,
well.
yep.
Okay. Then the last one will be maybe the last one.
Oh.
Who are you most thankful for from your years of high school athletics?
Probably Mike. He really believed in me every single year, and it really helped me improve.
Pushed
so,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pushed you. Probably got frustrated with him every
Oh,
once in a
yeah.
while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
For sure.
once you finish, you look at it and go,
Yeah.
Yep, he had my best
I'd never
interest."
go back,
Yeah.
honestly.
Perfect. All right, and then the last one is real simple too. I know where you are these days, but share with everybody out there that's watching tonight where you're at and what you're doing.
I live over in Hanley Falls, so I'm not too far from Cottonwood, and I work in Marshall. I'm a dental assistant.
I've had you as a person once or twice.
Yeah, and
All
I'm
right.
actually going back to school now too. So.
Are you?
Yep.
For?
My dental hygiene.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
So-
doing that where?
Minnesota West.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. Well,
Staying busy.
you better get in for
Yes.
the timeout and
All right.
make sure you're not missing
Thank
anything.
you.
Yep, thanks for stopping. I think that was the end of the first quarter. Barn burner here in Cottonwood, 12-10. Good thing it's running time. And the refs, perfect. It's all right. All right. I think we got a whole new 5 set. Yep, you're up. Put your headset on.
Wow.
This is big time, right? This is big time, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the first question for you is a pretty simple one,
Okay.
non-threatening. All you have to do is just state your name, what year you graduated, and who your head coach was.
I am Summer Blooming Allsaker, and Lisa was my coach in 1995.
Okay. And have you been back for this every year for the alumni tournament, or have you?
I was here for the first one, I think
Okay.
2019.
So this is your second one since then? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Then there's a couple other questions we're just going to run through just to give everybody out there a little idea on thought process and stuff. When you think about your time in the Lakeview basketball program, what were you most proud of?
Teammates.
Yep.
Yeah.
Relationships?
Relationships, the coaches. Yeah. Everyone was behind each other.
Yep. Do you still keep in touch with many of your old teammates?
I do.
Do you?
Yep.
Do you ever keep in touch with anybody that you played against? Like, did you ever form relationships
Yes, actually.
outside of that?
Yep.
Yeah?
Girl from Minneota.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So didn't care for them while you were playing against them,
Exactly.
probably.
Yep.
But then found out they're not that bad of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. When you step back on the court tonight, are you going out there?
I'm only going to do free throws.
Okay. When you get out there, what memories come back from that?
Oh, geez. Just playing with everyone. I wasn't actually in the school. The school wasn't here. back in my
so
day.
you were the downtown.
I was the downtown.
Okay.
Yep, 95 in the old court. So, but I don't know. It's just fun to see everybody and know that everyone's here for each other. And
Yep. It's at the end of the day, it is the relationship side of stuff,
It
right?
is.
You know
Yep.
what? Everybody doesn't remember, for the most part, the wins and losses, but they remember who they all played with.
Yep.
And the experiences that they went through.
Yep, I remember
Yeah.
my favorite game is when we played Dawson Boyd. We were their only loss. They ended up winning state that year.
Okay.
And we were their only loss. We beat them in overtime. It was pretty cool.
And then they got the best of you in the playoffs, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
All right, and then the last one, and we'll let you go back over there, is just share where you're at and what you're doing these days.
I actually just moved back to Marshall, Cottonwood area
Okay.
2 months ago. So I was in Northfield for 5 years. Otherwise, I was in Marshall.
All right. Welcome back then.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping.
Thanks for the interview.
Have fun out there.
Thank you.
And then make sure and send the next one over. Close game here yet. 13-12, White. All right, next up. Throw your headset on.
All right.
Make sure you got the microphone close to your. There you go. All right. How are
Okay.
you?
I'm okay.
All right. So we're just going to go through and just get a little bit of idea on who you are and what years you played. So if you can just start it out with your name and what year you played and who your head coach was.
I'm Jenny Keene, Jenny Huff in high school. I graduated in 97, and it was Lisa and Nellie
Okay.
since 6th grade till 12.
Long time then,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. All right. And then we came up with a few outside questions just to throw at you and see, just to give some feedback. Let's see. I'm trying to find one I haven't used yet. What do you wish you would have known as a high school athlete that you know today?
Gosh. As a high school athlete, I mean, that I know today.
These are complex questions
I know.
that we throw
I'm
out.
just thinking how much more strenuous it is nowadays with practices and training and that than it was for me.
I would say, you know what, to kind of piggyback off that, like even when I was growing up, it was all about the season, and that was a sport you played.
And that's what you focused on.
Yes, and
Yep.
in today's world, it's just so much more
It's constant.
centralized. Yeah, you know
Yep.
that there's
Training
AAU
and
and
JOs
JO
and-
volleyball. Yep, all that
Yep,
kind of stuff.
yep.
So that has changed over the years for sure. How did basketball prepare you for life after high school?
I mean, just building character and responsibility and teamwork and just the friendships that you build too.
The relationship
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
We've had a couple that have come through already and said, you know what, it was. You don't necessarily remember the wins and losses, but the relationships that you build through it, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, and then lastly, this is an easy one. Just give an idea of where you're at and what you're doing these days.
I'm in Sartell, Minnesota. I have a husband and a 14-year-old girl and a 16-year-old boy, and I'm running after them, playing hockey and volleyball and baseball. And
Sartell's big time. That's a big
It's big.
school.
Yeah,
yep,
it's fun.
Yep, for sure. Well, thanks for making the
All
trip
right,
back.
thank
and
you.
Yep, for stopping and have fun.
All right, thanks.
All right. Send the next one over. All right, next up. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Good, good. All right, first question is simple. All you have to do is say who you are, what year you graduated, and who your head coach was.
You realize the older we get, we forget those things.
Well, you should have had a note card and really
you
worked
tell
on
me.
it, but well,
No, Jessica Isaacson, class of '98, and I had Lisa, Nellie, and Mike.
so you had the whole gamut
Had
when it
the
comes to that.
whole
Nice.
thing, yes.
Okay, now they get a little bit tougher with the question side of it, though. If you could relive one game that you played in, what game would that be?
Probably my sophomore year in Minnesota.
And why would you relive that one?
Why was that? Because I set a mid-court screen for Jenny Hoff,
Okay.
who was coming down the sideline. I gave her literally like a foot and a half of sideline and sent Amanda Verschelde flying off a legal screen.
And you'd relive that one again if you could?
Yep.
Yep. All right. All day, every day, right?
All day.
Yep.
It was legal.
And it was against Minnesota?
Yes.
Perfect. So even better.
Even better.
Even better. Well, that was one. Let's see. Who are you most thankful for from your years of high school athletics?
Most thankful for? I have to say my parents. Driving me around, letting me play, following me around. And of course, well, you all know my dad, Denny Isaacson. Okay, he is, has been and always will be the bus driver.
Absolutely, and he still shows up to every game.
He
when
sure
I'm here,
does.
I always run into your dad, so yep, for
Yep.
sure. All right, and then lastly, this is a simple one, just where you're at and what you're doing these days.
I actually live over in Echo, so not too far.
Yep.
And I work for Corner Home Medical in Redwood Falls.
Good
So,
deal, good
yeah.
deal. All right, it doesn't look like you're playing this evening, though.
No, I have to have spine surgery in March.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Are you going to participate in the halftime?
I'm not allowed
Not even to do that.
No.
Okay, so it's solely here as a viewer and cheerer on her. If
Correct.
You will. Perfect.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're glad you stopped by at least, so much appreciated. And
You
then if
bet.
you want to send the next one over, that'd be great.
Will do. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks. 19-14. White team's ahead here. Got about 5 minutes left in the first half. I think we're about through all of them. Might be a couple left here. Next one is on the way over. Yep, throw that on. And then just make sure the microphone's close. There you go, perfect. All right, first question for you is pretty simple. All you have to do is state your name, what year you graduated, and who your head coach was.
All right, I'm Angie Newman. I was Angie Finney. Graduated in 1996. And Lisa was
Lisa was your head coach?
Lisa was my head coach.
Okay. What was a practice or drill during your high school years that you'll never forget?
Yeah, that's an easy one. Nellie would always take the big girls and do the box out drill.
Okay.
They'd have the, whatever you call that thing, like a metal thing that goes over the top of the rim.
Oh, so it couldn't go in.
So it couldn't go
Okay.
in, and then he'd shoot from the outside. He'd always put my sister and I against each other.
A few battles there then, I'm assuming? Or
Well, right. No fouls.
No, never. And then what was one lesson from a coach, you had a multitude of them, that you'll never forget?
That's a hard question.
A life lesson even.
Okay.
You know, like some of the other people have talked about, and you can maybe elaborate a little bit on it, but they're like the wins and losses weren't as important as the relationships that you probably built through the years.
Right. I think one thing that was said to me at one point was, this is your time right now, like to play and to enjoy this and, have that camaraderie with the girls, like to enjoy that and be present and yeah.
You know what? That feeds into one other one then. That kind of fed into that one I was thinking about. So,
Okay.
All right, that's all good. So then,
Okay.
lastly, all it is just kind of give everybody an idea of where you're at these days and what you're doing.
Yeah. My main job is working at the eye clinic in Granite Falls.
Okay.
And I do casually work X-ray at
Okay.
the Olivia Hospital. And
Traveling a little bit there.
Yep.
And living in?
I live, right outside of Hanley Falls.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, were you out on the floor once already?
Yeah.
Then had enough, or going to go back?
I'll probably go back.
Go back. Okay. Doesn't sound real willingly.
No,
though. No.
we'll be doing this real soon.
Perfect. All right. Well, thanks for stopping. Have fun. Don't
All
get
right.
hurt. And then
Thanks,
if you want
Mike.
to send whoever's left over, that'd be great.
All right.
Ooh, Aubrey Roush tried to drive the baseline and couldn't get there. Savannah Lawaji way short, and she knew it. 1:10 left in the first half here. There you go. Yep, throw it on, and then just make sure the microphone's close.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. Perfect. All right, the first question for you is real simple. All you have to do is just say who you are, what year you graduated, and who your head coach was.
I'm Kelly Devereaux Breitkreitz, and I graduated in 1996, and Lisa was my head coach.
Perfect. Now they get a little bit tougher, though. What was one lesson from either Lisa or your other coach that you'll never forget and maybe took with you into your next life?
Probably just how to be a good teammate. Our senior year, we didn't have a great, successful season, but we were teammates and we showed up for each other every day, and that's life. So
for sure. Do you still talk to some of your old teammates on a regular basis?
Yep.
Yeah. So again, for the people watching out there, we've kind of harped on it a little bit, but the relationship side of it.
Oh yeah.
That it's not so much you remember all the wins and losses when you played, but who you played with and the relationships.
Yep. And we look forward to this every year, so it's a good time. It's for a lot of us, it's the only time we see each other.
Exactly. Then the next one would be, have you been out on the court?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So when you got back on the court, what memories came back to you?
I guess it didn't seem so hard in high school, but it seems a little bit harder now.
You know what? I played in an alumni baseball game a few years ago, and the mind still is there.
Yeah,
but the
body is
the
not.
feet just don't go with it, right?
And you feel like you're running so fast, and we watch it back tomorrow on YouTube, and you're like, ugh.
Ooh, it was not as quick as you thought it was. Yeah. All right, perfect. Well, you haven't got hurt yet, so that's a positive.
One
All right.
quarter to go.
Perfect. Thanks for stopping.
Thank you.
And wish you luck for the second half.
Thank you.
Yep. Do you know, is there anybody left, or were you the last one?
I will have to check.
Okay.
Summer, come over. Summer,
Well, I don't. Oh, nope, we haven't got through all of them. Now we are joined by a familiar face. First,
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Breathless, but good.
There you go. First question. Are you playing basketball outside of this?
No.
No, okay. First question is pretty simple. All you have to do is state your name, what year you played, and who your head coach was.
I'm Alexis Lieneman. I graduated 2019, and Mike Imes was my head coach.
Perfect. First tough question. What was practice or drill? What was a practice or drill that you'll never forget?
The Laker Minute, because of how horrible it was.
And what was the Laker Minute? What did
You
that
had
entail?
groups of 4, and you had to do dribble drills in between like maybe 2 feet of the court. And you had to go for a whole minute sprinting. If you were caught jogging or not working hard, you had to do it all over again.
And
so all of us were spread across the whole gym. And I think we had to do it all over again one time, and that was when Mike was trying to make it really serious.
Okay.
And then we never did it again.
Then this is another easy one for you. Excuse me, when you got back on the court tonight, what memories came back?
I mean, immediately seeing your old teammates, it's like, oh, I remember when we were dancing in the locker room, or really big wins when it was everybody contributed and the energy was high, and so things like that where you don't ever remember the losses, but just how you connected with everybody.
Perfect. And then because you're good at this, we're going to give you one more. If you could relive one game, which game would that be?
Ooh, it would probably be when we went to here on Lake Okabena, and we set the record, like 94.
Senior year.
Senior year. It was our first game of the year, and we went down there, and we felt terrible, like washing them out. But we set the highest score, like for a whole game or something. And then this year's girls tied it.
They did.
Yeah.
I do remember Mike saying that. And in that game that you played in, there was one girl. This trivia for you.
Oh gosh.
There was one girl on your team of that 94 points that didn't score a point. Do you remember who that was?
Was it Savannah?
That was Savannah. Yes.
Or the best gal, Savannah. Yeah, she contributed though. I'm sure there was plenty of assists.
Yeah. And then last question for you. Just share with everybody where you're at and what you're doing these days.
I'm in Granite Falls. I am currently a therapist in the schools. I have my graduate Minnesota social work license, so that'll renew here this year. So I'll continue doing that, and then I'm getting married in May, so my name next year will not be Lieneman. It'll be a Peterson.
Perfect.
So that's exciting.
Perfect. All right. Well, Lexi, thanks for stopping.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
Appreciate it. Yep. You better go back and hear what they're talking about.
Oh, I'm sure it's full of wisdom.
I'm sure.
Thank you.
All right. Yep. All right. Next up.
Hi, Mike.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Okay, first thing for everybody out there watching, Phil has done picture-in-picture, so everybody, okay.
I watch you at home, so yes.
Okay, all right. First thing for you is just to share name and what year you graduated and who your head coach was.
My name is Kristen Lawaji, used to be Swope, and I graduated in 2006, and Lisa was my head coach.
Okay. Then the questions get a little tougher.
Oh,
Savannah helped with this, so how did basketball prepare you for life after high school?
I guess just working as a team. I'm a nurse, So you have to work as a team together in communication. I don't know. I raised my kids that way too, and I always tell my husband's a farmer, so during harvest time, I'm like, I'm a terrible single team person, so like, you got to come back and help me as a team. So we work as a team all together, and I think that's just the big key of communication and working together.
It's a good thing you were involved in team sports then.
Right, 100%.
Right. Okay. If you could relive one game that you played in, which game would that be and why?
Oh boy. It would be so we had the North and South Camden Conference championship game, and we went into double overtime against Lincoln High, and that was the third time we played Lincoln High that year. And Lincoln High used to be like our
arch nemesis.
Yes. So, and we beat them twice already that year, and so to beat them 3 times in the season, that was pretty cool. Like, I don't know. It was quite the game.
And like it happened yesterday, right?
Yes. Yep.
So you could go back and do that right away.
Yep.
All right. And then lastly, you kind of shared a little bit about it, but where are you at these days and what are you doing?
We are here in Cottonwood. We live on my husband's family farm, and I work at Avera Marshall in surgery in the cancer center.
I think I saw you one time.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. I think that was when I was trying to get a knee fixed. I think is when I saw you. Yeah. All right. And lastly, did you got some minutes, right? You played?
I did.
All right.
Yep.
When you stepped back on the court, what memories came back?
Well, that pass to Abby, it was just like we were there a couple days ago. So
Good deal. All right. Well, thanks for stopping. Enjoy the second half and make sure you don't get hurt.
Yes.
All
Thanks,
right.
Mike.
You bet.
Bye.
And then, were you the last one, or was there anybody left? That was okay. Oh, yep. Another familiar face. All right, first, the hard question. Your name, what year you graduated, and who you played for.
That's really, really hard. So Paige, I graduated, Paige Vanny.
There you go.
I graduated in 22, and I played for Mike.
Mike Imes,
Yep.
okay. Now the questions get a little tougher. So
Okay.
if they get too tough, you can blame Savannah because she was part of helping with these, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's go with this one is...
That's a lot.
Well, I tried to mix them up. Well, you're not going to get every one of them. I'm just going to give you a couple of them. What was one practice or drill that you'll never forget that you had to run while you were playing high school
Laker
basketball?
Minute.
Laker Minute.
Oh.
I think, you know what, elaborate a little bit. We heard a little bit about it. I think
Gosh.
Lexi talked about it.
Yeah, so you would play defense, and you would get like a little section, and someone would play defense on you, and you had to run back, and then you had to keep switching off, and then for a minute.
Tired.
It was awful. Yes.
Tired beyond belief.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Then let's go with, who are you most thankful for from your years of high school athletics?
My parents.
Parents?
Yep, they're #1 supporters, yeah.
And running you around from place to place?
Yep.
Yep. And have you played basketball outside of this?
Yeah, me and my boyfriend, we usually go to the gym sometimes. I was trying to get ready for this, so yeah,
Okay.
we played a little bit, but not enough to get you in shape for this.
So were you sucking wind to going back
A
and
little
forth?
bit, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, actually.
Okay,
So,
okay. Then the last one is an easy one. Just where are you these days and what are you doing?
I work at the Cottonwood Co-op here in town,
Okay.
and I'm an agronomist and applicator.
Perfect,
Yep.
perfect. So stayed local.
Yes, I did.
Good
Yep.
deal. All right, well, have fun the second half. Don't get hurt.
I'll
and
try
then,
not
I don't
to.
know, is there anybody left or are you the last
yeah,
one?
Kenzie needs
Okay,
to go. Yep.
all right.
All right, thank you.
You bet. Thanks for stopping. Lexi, you're not coaching right now. You're not coaching right now. All right, first question's easy. All right, your name, what year you graduated, and who your head coach was.
Mackenzie Grimwald, 2022, and Mike Imes.
Okay. And then the questions get a little tougher, and I just told the last one that if it's too tough, you have to blame Savannah because she helped with these, okay? The next one would be, if you could relive one game from your high school basketball career, which game would it be and why?
That's a really good question. I'm not even sure.
There had to be a memorable moment that you had that you look back and say, I remember that one because you did something that sticks in your head.
I can't think of
Can't
anything.
think of anything?
No,
Okay,
no,
let's give another one then. We'll see if you answer the same as the other ones. What practice or drill will you'll never forget that you had to do?
5-man weave.
5-man weave,
Yeah.
not Laker Minute.
No.
And why 5-man weave over Laker Minute?
Just because, like halfway through my career, we learned it.
Yep.
And then I always thought, like 3-man weave was too boring. So
Yep.
they threw in the extra person who had to run down the full court, and that just sucked. But
Too much. Okay. And you were back out there tonight already, right?
Mhm.
Played a little bit. What memories came back to you as you get back out there?
playing against Sadie.
Yeah?
Yeah. Did that, I think, freshman year. And
Trying to shut her down. Did you have
that's
any
very
success
hard.
shutting her down?
Nope.
No, for sure. She's a good player. Yeah, that was a good
Yep,
player.
yep.
All right, and then lastly, what are you doing these days and where are you at?
I'm in Marshall, Minnesota, and I'm just working there full time as
What
an
are you
officer.
doing? As an officer?
Yep.
All right, well, we appreciate that. And then have a good second half. Make sure you don't get hurt. And thanks for stopping.
Yep.
All right. Were you the last one? Okay, all right. I'm not sure about everyone else. I think that might have been everybody. See if there's anybody left. Oh, no, there are some left yet. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought. I don't know, Phil, are you listening? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. All right, familiar face.
No.
All right, first question's yeah, sorry. We're not the most sterile of the group here. First question's easy. All you have to do is your name, what year you played, and who your head coach was.
Heather Meyer, and I graduated in 2006, but the last year I played would have been my junior year.
And who was the coach at that time?
Brad Bigler, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, first Bigler disciple here that we've got.
And we had Nellie and all them.
Okay, was Imes part of it then or not?
He might have been, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now they get a little tougher. Savannah helped me with these. So when you were back even in your junior year, what was a practice or drill that you would never forget that you had to do?
Oh, goodness.
I have to believe Bigler had a
We did
multitude
so
of
many
things.
running.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were called, but gosh, we ran and ran and ran. I mean the court, and I'm not kidding you. The lines. I hate the lines.
So you were in shape.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There was no.
And you didn't miss a line. It didn't even matter. It was any line on the ground, I felt like we ran. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
All right. And when you watch in today's, you come to some of the games yet to watch the Lakers and stuff?
Always, because my daughter plays.
There you go. What has changed in high school basketball since you played? If you look at it and see, you know what?
I feel like we got away with a lot. Like when girls reach now to steal the ball, I feel like they get called a lot, even if it's not.
So it's a much more closely officiated?
Yeah. I felt like when we played, we just played.
Yep.
You know, I mean, they called fouls, don't get me wrong, but I felt like it had to be a pretty extreme or noticeable thing. And I feel like now it's just kind of sometimes any little thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, oh. And I'm like, but was it?
So you were tougher back then?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
At the end of the day, you were tougher.
I didn't say you did,
Yep.
but yeah.
You're not going to disagree with
I
that.
will not. No,
okay, and then
no.
the last one is just where you're at these days and what you're doing.
I'm still in Cottonwood, actually, and
Okay.
I work at First Independent Bank.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Still stayed local.
I did, yep.
Good deal.
Yep.
All right, and you got some minutes out there?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm going to get some more, I guess. It'd be great fun.
It doesn't sound like you're looking forward to it.
I told them that I was getting all my cardio for the year in tonight, so.
Might as well make it worthwhile. Perfect. All right, well, thanks for stopping. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
Yep, and then I don't know if there's anybody left over there. Okay. I don't know if everybody's come over. Couple more. Yeah, I might have to pick up the pace a little bit, Phil, in the second half. All right, might be a little disgusting on the headset but it's your teammate, so all right. All right, first question for you is real simple. All you have to do is state your name, what year you played, and who your head coach was.
Yeah, Abby Johannick. Schmidt was my maiden name. I graduated in 2006.
Okay.
And Lisa Gregoire was my
Lisa
coach.
was a coach.
Yep.
Mike involved back then?
Yeah, he was C-Squad.
Okay.
Yep.
Now
So
they get a
him.
little bit tougher. Savannah helped me with these. So
Oh, yeah.
I know you were already looking to get a technical tonight, so I don't think you can get one from this seat.
This maybe be a safe spot.
Okay,
so,
yep,
okay.
you might be safe here.
Yeah.
If you could relive one game that you played in during your high school career, what game would that be and why?
Probably the Camden Conference Championship.
And why?
We went to 3 overtimes.
And did you win?
We did.
And that was a memorable moment
Yeah.
because of the win and the amount of people
Yeah.
that were probably there to watch, right?
Yeah, and just the intensity of the game.
Good times back then.
Back in Lincoln High, when
Okay.
Lincoln High was a school.
What did basketball do to prepare you for life after you got done?
Geez, we didn't know we were going to be answering all these
Right?
hard questions.
Yep. Savannah made them a little bit harder.
That's a good question. Probably just the ability to work with others and teamwork and all those things. I don't know.
Teammate
Yeah.
part of it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then when you step back on the court tonight, what memories come back to you?
Oh boy, a lot of good ones. Yeah, just a lot of time with these girls that we played with. So
How many are
some
here?
are, I was gonna say some are on the other team.
How many
They
are
were
here?
those 7 girls.
How many you got left from your?
Kristen Lawaji,
Okay.
Bailey Vandelinati. Those are the 2 I played with the most.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
For
then Kayla Fromm and Erica Rowe. They played a lot with us too.
so you got relationships there then too
Yeah.
out of that whole deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right. And then
Okay.
lastly, simple one. Where are you these days and what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm in Woodlake. We live just outside Woodlake.
Yep.
I stay home with our kids. I got 5 kids.
And
Our oldest is 8th grade, so she'll be coming up next year in the program.
And you're running LBA.
Yeah, something like that.
Fun times.
Yep.
I remember those days.
You bet.
Yeah.
Yep. So
All right. Thanks for stopping.
Yeah,
and
thank
then
you.
if there's anybody over there yet, make sure you send them.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks.
Yep.
I think we still got a couple yet. All right. All right. Pressure's on here.
I see this.
All right, there you go. Yep, make sure you get that close. All right, so the first question's really easy.
Okay.
All you have to do is say your name, what year you graduated, and who your coach was.
Abby Vandelinati, 2004, and Lisa, Nellie, and Mike.
Okay, so you had familiar faces here from that group.
Yes.
All right, now they get a little bit tougher.
Okay.
Okay. If you could relive one game from your high school career, what game would that be?
Oh my gosh,
And why?
That's a long time ago. I feel like I'm blanking on all of our games.
Was there a big win, or was there a big that got you to the next level type thing, or can't remember any of those?
Honestly, I don't.
All right, we can skip that one.
Yeah.
Let's go to this one. We're from practice side. What's a drill that you had to run in practice that you'll never forget?
Oh, crushers or, sprints.
The running part.
The
of
running
it.
part,
Did,
yep.
Did Lisa make you run a lot back then?
We did run a lot.
Okay.
Yep.
When you step back on the court tonight, what memories come back to you from your high school days?
Oh, playing with my sister. We were just 2 years apart. I was the second class to graduate from the new school.
Oh, okay.
So memories here, but then also thinking about the old school too when we played there too.
Crazy how time fast goes, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then lastly, all you got to do is kind of share where you're at these days and what you're doing.
I live in Marshall and I work for the county. I do accounting.
So stayed local.
Yep. Well, I went to Augustana for college, lived in Sioux Falls for about 16 years, and moved back in December of 2020.
Good deal.
Yep.
Well, welcome back into the area.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping.
Yeah.
If you get back out there in the second half, just take it easy. Don't make sure you end up at the hospital or anything.
Right.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's the main goal.
Yep.
So.
Yep. The lungs are getting tested tonight.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. If there's anybody else over there yet, make sure you send them that hasn't stopped in.
Sounds good. Thank
Thanks
you.
much. Yep. Yeah, you can just set it there. That's good. I'm not sure, Phil, that we're going to get through all these. I don't know that I can cut it any shorter, though. Like, it's just... I think, was that it? That's probably it. Huh? Yeah. We'll start going on the other side. I don't know if we've got everybody. I think we got all of your team, so. No, we didn't. As I look out there, there's one out there that I know we didn't get yet. But all right, first one's running over even, putting the headset on. Familiar face. All right, first question's pretty easy.
All right.
All you got to do is say your name, what year you played, and who your coach was at Lakeview.
Sadie Stelter, 2017. I graduated.
Looked like you had to think about that a little bit.
Well, I didn't know how many years you wanted me to say. And Mike Imes was my coach.
Perfect. Now they get a little tougher. So I told the other girls if it gets to the point where you're like, why would you ask me that? This was Savannah. Okay. So you got to push it back on Savannah. Okay. Aubrey was involved in it too, so you can give her grief down there. If you could relive one game, and you had a lot of memorable games, but if you could relive one game from your high school career, which game would that be and why?
Probably senior year, playing Montevideo in the first round of playoffs.
Okay. You were victorious, I'm assuming?
We won in overtime. We were down pretty much the whole game, and then we tied it with like 10 seconds to go. Mike called a timeout. We went the length of the floor. I think Maddie and Aaron set a screen, and I hit a 3.
Nice.
And we went into overtime, and they had fouled out like 3 of their best players, so then we won.
Perfect.
Yep.
That's a good memorable one,
Mhm.
Yep. All right. When you think about your time in the program, what were you most proud of?
Oh, that's a really thought-provoking question. What was I most proud of?
Yeah. Could be, like for you, how many years did you play?
5.
5?
Yeah.
And how many points did you score?
2,357.
That's a few.
I know.
Did you get 1,000 in college?
I did.
You did?
Mm-hmm. I think I had 1,300 in college.
Those are good memorable moments right
yeah.
there then.
Yeah, but
And then are you still playing quite a bit of basketball?
I do. I play Wednesday mornings in Appleton with some men in a men's league type.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure you're holding your own over there
I do.
too. Yeah.
I do. They don't treat me like a girl, I'll tell you that. But it's
and
fun.
then you playing Wednesday nights up here some too?
No, I don't anymore.
Too far away?
Too far away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then lastly, what are you doing these days and where are you?
I live with my fiance, Dylan Erickson, in Lewisburg, Minnesota, which is in Lackaporro County.
Okay.
And I am a full-time dairy farmer.
And how's that going?
It's cold.
Yeah, it's not warm out there.
It's been cold, but everybody's still alive. So
good thing the
that's
alumni game
That's
come up so you
right.
can be in the warm area.
That's right.
All right. Well, we appreciate you stopping. Are you still watching the Lakers on a regular basis?
Every time I have the opportunity,
Are
I
ya?
love listening to Mike and Jacob
Good.
on the call. Last
Good.
night was hilarious.
Yeah, it was fun last night.
Some of the stuff you guys said, I was chuckling pretty hard.
Well, I'm glad that you are still watching
Of
and
course.
taking them in. So.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for stopping. Send
Thank
the next
you.
one over when you get back. Imes, real quick. Throw it on. Okay, before the next one comes over, give us your 2 minutes of what you've seen out there so far.
Boy, a lot of elite athleticism right now. It's just fun getting everybody back together here, and it's 30 years of girls willing to come back and be a part of your program after that many years is really cool to see. For Lisa and I, because we've been around all these kids, grown women, for all these years, and when they come back in the gym, it's like it's never left. The bantering goes right on, and they talk about what they did and favorite songs and all this stuff. But
I think the tribute to you is a lot of them when we're going through some of these questions and stuff, and you ask them about what do they remember most about playing basketball, and it's the relationship side of stuff. And,
yeah, that's cool.
And that's kind of what you always preach about them too.
Yeah.
Is, the wins and losses are a big deal, but at the end of the day, you're not going to really remember all of those long term. You're going to remember who you played with and the relationships you made out of it.
Yeah, exactly. And then like now, you get invited to your former players' weddings, and they're having babies, and that is really cool to watch. And they'll bring them to games, and actually some of these kids are playing for us right now. Some of the kids' kids. So
have you had a mom and a daughter of a mom yet? You know what I mean? Where mom played for you and now the daughter's playing?
Not as varsity coach, but I've had at least five or six when I've been in the program that their moms went through, and now the daughters are through.
Okay.
Aubrey's one of them, sitting right over there. There's a lot, and there's a lot more coming. But I said, when I started 16 years ago, with those kids that are coming through, I'm pretty old. So I probably should be hanging it up.
No, you're doing good. Having a good season this year.
Yeah, we're having a good year.
Yeah,
the crowds have been great. Our fans have been amazing. It's been a lot of fun. Kids are working so hard.
Yeah.
We're having the year that they're earning the year they're getting because of how much time they put in, and been a great group. Kevin and I just commented the other day that we're having so much fun with all these kids that we have this year. They're just a blast to be around. They work hard. They don't cause us any issues at all, and they're just fun.
Good.
They work hard. So
winning helps that too.
Winning helps that, yeah.
For
And all three levels are doing well this year.
They are.
We got a lot of kids that are very talented in our system. So Yeah,
going good.
It's going good. So
all right, we'll let you get back to it.
Thanks
and
for
we'll
being
bring
here.
the next one in. All right, familiar face. All right, first question's an easy one. All you have to do is say your name, what year you played or graduated, and then who is your head coach.
Brooklyn Bates, Peltier. Oh.
There you go, just up a little bit. I think Mike kind of screwed
Jeez,
that up,
Mike.
so let's go this way. There you go.
Okay.
There, perfect.
My name is Brooklyn Bates. I graduated in 2017. Mike Imes was my head coach.
Imes was your coach. All right, now they get a little tougher.
Okay.
And on that end, Aubrey was part of this, so if they get too tough, just take it out on Aubrey when you go back to the bench. Let's see. Let's give a good one. What was a practice or drill for you that you'll never forget during the high school seasons?
Oh, God. I feel like the worst ones when we came back from like a
loss.
We should have won.
Okay.
Or, we kind of got our butts chewed. And
Was there a specific drill that Coach Imes ran?
oh yeah, no, I was getting there.
Okay, all right,
definitely when he always said we're gonna run till we puke, and we're like, we never did.
Okay. So you didn't need to have the
But
garbage can?
just doing suicides or lines or whatever, I think was the worst. But
Okay. When you think about your time in the program playing basketball, what were you most proud of after completing your high school basketball career?
I have like a memory, like my favorite game, kind of the most the
elaborate on
game that I was
Yep.
most proud of. It was our senior year, do or die. We played Montevideo. We were the underdogs. I fouled out, classic. But Sadie hit like a really deep three, sent us into overtime, and we ended up taking out Montevideo. Went on and got stomped by New London Spicer, but it was fun.
Would it shock you to know that one of the questions is, if you could relive one game, which game would that be? And you know what Sadie said?
Probably that game.
That game,
Yeah.
And she elaborated on
Yeah.
it, pretty much verbatim of what you said. So, all right, then lastly, and we'll let you get back over there, where are you at these days and what are you doing? Just share that.
Yeah, I'm in Norwood Young America. I'm a chiropractor, and yeah.
Loving it?
Yep.
Good deal.
Yep, it's good. Playing, I'm in a bowling league now.
Okay, are you playing any basketball anymore? No. First
Some
time on the court?
Softball, yes,
Okay.
since, yeah. Yeah,
And
every year. Same. Don't touch a ball until the next year.
Sucking a little wind as you're running up and down the court?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it always gets tougher. Every year you
It
get
does,
older, it gets
it
tougher.
does, yeah.
All right, well, thanks for stopping. Good to see you,
Thanks.
and then send the next one over.
Will do.
All right. Barn burner of a game. We're almost through three quarters, and it's 37-30. All right, next up. All right, first question, as you put the headset on, is real easy. All you got to do is state your name, what year you played, and who your head coach was.
Shelby Justison. I graduated in 24,
Okay.
and Mike Imes was my
Mike
head
was
coach.
a coach. Let's go with, we'll see if this is any consistency with some of the other last 5 years or out girls. What was a practice or drill that you'll never forget that you had to run in high school?
Dana Peterson.
Like, was there one drill that you looked at and I don't want to ever do that drill again?
Yes, I can't remember what it's called, but it's you got a line, you got one person playing defense and offense, and you got to play defense on that person the whole time, and it's very tiring.
I'm going to guess it's called the Laker Minute. There
There
we
you go.
You're not the first one that has thrown that out. So, okay. So that was not a fun drill to run.
No, it's very tiring.
Okay. And then let's go, if you could step back on the court, or when you do step on the court, what memories come back to you? You've only been out a couple years, but what brings back memories when you get
Just
back on the court?
The joy of the game and being able to play basketball.
Are you still playing at all, or is it?
Not as much as I would like to, no.
Okay. Still playing a little bit, though?
Yeah.
Good. All right, and then lastly, just share where you're at these days and what you're doing.
Right now I'm just at home working a little bit, and then I
Okay.
start school this summer.
Where are you going?
Weber State in Utah.
Oh, okay. Long ways away then.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
doing it online, so I'm not going out there
not
yet.
going out
but
yet. Okay.
yeah.
All right, well, thanks for stopping. You can go join them for the timeout and make sure you send the next one
Yep,
over.
thank you.
All right. All right, we're through three quarters. And we still have about 15 girls to go. And Savannah Lawaji's making her way over. Familiar face. All right. All right, first question's real easy. And if they get harder, you have to blame Savannah, Roush, and Aubrey because
Oh, gosh.
they helped come up with these, okay?
'Kay.
All right, so your first question is just your name, what year you graduated, and who your coach was.
I'm Savannah Lawaji, and I graduated 2025, and my coach was Mike Gines.
Perfect. If you could relive one game from your high school career, what game would that be and why?
I feel like our last Minnesota game,
And why?
we could have beat them.
And came close.
Yes.
Okay. Who was the toughest teammate or opponent you faced when you played, either in practice or at a game?
In a game, probably Sienna Dunnick.
Okay.
And either, I would say Brooke or Bryn.
Let's see if my memory's good. The Sienna Dunnick thing, did Mike put you on like a box and one?
Yes.
Where you were responsible just to follow her all over the court?
Yeah.
And everybody else played in a zone type scenario?
Yes.
I do remember that. And you were kind of in her grill the whole time. I think she got pretty frustrated when you did it.
She did.
Yeah, very good. Okay, and then we'll make this short. Lastly, where are you at these days and what are you doing? You're in school somewhere. What are you doing these days?
I'm up at SDSU,
Okay.
and I'm going for nursing.
Cool. All right, well, thanks for stopping. Did you have fun while the minutes that you were out there?
Yes.
Were you sucking wind or are you playing any basketball?
Second win probably.
Okay, have you played much or?
Not really.
Okay. Any intramurals this winter at SDSU?
No.
No? Nope. Okay. All right, well, thanks for stopping. Send the next one over and then we'll go from there.
Okay, thank you.
You bet. (43-33). All right, we're going to finish up on the home team here, I think. Were you? I think you were the last one on that side.
I think so.
All right, perfect.
Yes.
All right, first question's real easy.
All right.
All you have to do is give your name, what year you graduated, and who your head coach was.
Bailey Mandelinati, graduated in 2006, and head coach was Lisa Gregoire.
Perfect. Now they get a little tougher.
Okay.
And I've told everybody my daughters help me with this.
Okay.
So if you have any issues, Savannah's sitting there. You just got to let her know.
It's her fault.
What has changed in high school basketball since you played?
I think the pace of it, honestly, like watching the state tournament, it's really impressive just like the pace, how quickly they're getting up and down the court.
For sure.
It's fun to watch.
What was a lesson from a coach that you'll never forget?
Oh, gosh, probably Nelly. I mean, he was my post coach, keep the ball up, which hopefully I made him proud tonight. I tried. But, yeah, he was always harping on us, keep the ball up.
Somebody talked about that he had a rebounding drill where he put a lid on top of the basket and all you were taught was to box out.
Yep, box out.
And that's one that was probably a good one that you're like, I don't ever want to do that. But.
Yep, exactly.
When you step back on the court, what memories come back to you?
Oh my gosh, I can still remember that last home game that we had, just standing out in the hallway there, closing my eyes and listening to the pep band. The gym was full, so it's just closing your eyes and kind of envisioning that again. Yep,
Good
it was
time.
just an electric. It's just so cool. We have an amazing fan base and
yeah. And it's been a good year for fans here this year too.
Yes.
They are showing up
They're
in droves.
so fun to watch the girls this year.
They are. And then lastly, where are you at these days and what are you doing?
I am living in Eden Prairie and I do account management for a mental health company.
Perfect. So just back for the weekend.
Yes, back for the weekend.
Sounds good.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for
awesome.
stopping.
Yes,
appreciate
thank you.
it. You bet.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right. Those two are going in. We'll see if we can get another white team member. We're getting there. Couple at a time this time. Okay. I missed out.
We're the oldest on the white team.
I missed out on the All right, so you got to throw that on.
I don't have to. I can just look.
You're not gonna partake?
I can.
Okay, all right.
We have the over the hill bands on.
Okay, that's the over the hill band. Okay, all right. So we'll do a duo here, a 2-for-1 special, happy hour, if you will.
Yeah.
That work? Okay. Because I know that kind of fits the mold here. So what years did you guys graduate? Or names first. What year did you graduate, and who was your coach, the head coach? Oh, he's giving you a microphone even.
Rachel Poe. I was Jesuits. I graduated in '99. Lisa was my coach.
Okay. Perfect. Now they get a little tougher. So if they get too tough, you can kind of elaborate with each other. What was a practice or drill that you'll never forget from your high school days? Okay. I don't know that was.
Here.
I can't hear it in my.
Talk in the mic.
Which drill do you remember the most?
So a drill I remember the most is we would have to do free throws at every practice, and if we got 10 for 10, Nellie would buy us a sub from Subway. So it was always a highlight of our time in practice because everybody was trying to get that free sub from Subway.
And how many subs did you walk away with in your senior year?
I would say, shooting free throws was a strength of mine, so probably 20, 30.
Oh, that was an investment for Nellie back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And you? How many did you walk away with?
I mean, I was pretty good at free throws.
Yeah,
Okay, so
were.
you walked away with some too. Perfect. All right. When you think about your time in the program, what are you most proud of?
Oh, man. I think I'm most proud of is I feel like our grade was the grade that started LBA. And our parents and Nellie saw a spark in kind of our era of basketball and said, let's do this and let's go to the cities and let's do bigger tournaments, let's play against bigger competition. And for someone who isn't from here anymore and lives up in the cities and sees how this program is doing those things and continues to show up, I'm proud that we were kind of the spark and the start of that, and then our families really supported it because it was a lot of effort at that time to start something like an LBA and travel to Minneapolis to do tournaments, but we were such a close group of friends and basketball was everything to us, so it never felt like a chore, it more just felt like part of our life.
Yeah.
Agree.
Ditto?
Yeah.
Ditto on that one? Okay. Then we'll give you one more. What has changed in high school basketball from the time you guys played?
Well, I mean, it's year-round now. We just did it, during the season, one night a week during the summer, so it was a lot less, I know. It's a lot more.
I said that too when somebody else brought that up too, and I just made the comment that back in the day it was in the fall you played football for guys, in the winter you played basketball, and in the spring you played baseball. And that was it.
Yeah.
You might practice the other ones, but you weren't playing AAU or JO volleyball or any of that stuff. So those things have changed where it's become more specialized. But. All right, and then lastly, where are you at these days? I know where you are, but where are you at these days and what are you doing?
Yeah, I live in Eden Prairie with my husband and 2 kids, and I run a corporate foundation for a Fortune 500 company and still play intramural sports when I can.
Do you come back here very often?
I don't. My parents
needs to.
since moved. They moved out to South Dakota, so we were kind of transplants in this community.
And how many times have you been back for the alumni game?
Most years. Though.
Okay, so you made a good deal. Make sure you keep coming back. It's a good thing. And you are still here.
Still in Cottonwood, 4 kids, stay at home with the kids, help out at the school when I can.
This is an LBA right here.
I have 2 kids in LBA right now.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. Have fun. Don't get hurt out there. And thanks for stopping.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. See if you can send the next person over too. Send the next one over too. There's the echo was something on that, yeah. Uh-oh. All right. I feel like you're kind of hobbling over here even. You got to throw that on.
Spent a lot of time on the ground.
I did see you diving towards the scorer's table. I was a little bit nervous that we were going to get run into.
It was more of a shoe malfunction than a dive.
Oh, okay. You don't have the black wristband on yet, so you're not to that level yet.
I have no excuse. I'm not in the grandma club. I should be all right here in the blue. But
all right, so we're a little ahead of ourselves here. The first question for you is just to say who you are, what year you graduated, and who your head coach was.
So Kayla Fromm, maiden name House, and 2007 graduate.
Okay.
And Lisa was my head coach.
Lisa
my
was the head coach.
Junior and senior year, she was my coach.
And Mike was in the program back then?
Yep, C squad coach.
Okay. All right, now they get a little tougher, and I've told everybody if they get too tough, you have to blame Aubrey down there or Savannah on this side.
Okay.
All right. You've got enough going on with watching basketball and being around. What has changed in high school basketball since you played?
I would say, I mean, yeah, the three-point line existed, but the outside game has changed tremendously. I mean, it was maybe, 10 threes a night would be a big night, or attempts.
Yep.
And now it's like,
a half.
living and dying by
Yeah.
the three. And
Yep.
boys and girls, I would say. And it's starting at such a young age because the young kids see it. And I got kids that in 6th grade, they want to cast it up there too. So.
And is mom deterring them from doing that?
Yeah,
Okay.
for the most part,
Okay.
yeah.
If there was one game you could relive from your high school career, what game would that be and why?
My one game I could relive. Oh, man, that's hard.
I'm thinking the conference championship my junior year. So I played with like Abby and Kristen Bailey that are here tonight. We played some really physical, scrappy teams back in the day. The Cambies, the RTRs, the Dawson and Minneota. I mean, they were bloodbaths. And we went down to Camby, and it was literally a bloodbath. But we came out on top. I mean, we were like me today, spent most of the time on the floor. Yeah, we're black and blue afterwards, but like to grind that game out and just be the more physical team at the end of the day, that we earned that win. So that was a really fun game.
Perfect. All right, and then one more, because I think this would be a good one for you, because you kind of elaborated on it, but who was the toughest teammate or opponent you faced when you either played or practiced?
Well, I'm going to give a shout out to good old Haley Froon, Haley Hennon.
Okay.
She was my nemesis back in the day. She was a phenomenal volleyball but basketball player as well. So it's one of those used to hate you, now I love you, because we brought her over to the Lakeview side. So Haley and I had a lot of battles back in the day, but she was a competitor and always fun to play against. But you hated it a little bit too.
Hey, absolutely. All right, and then lastly, I know where you are these days, but just share where you are and what you're doing these days.
Yep, live here in Cottonwood, and my 3 boys go here. So I'm coaching 6th grade basketball for my son, and then I have a 5th grader and a 3rd grader. So tomorrow, we were in the gym this morning with 3 games, back in the gym tomorrow for 6.
Where do you go tomorrow?
We go to Bold
for
3rd and 5th grade. So that's my life, chasing 3 boys, playing basketball, playing sports.
That's a good life to be chasing.
It is.
All right, perfect.
Thanks,
All
Mike.
right, make sure you don't hurt yourself if you go back out there. Stay away from the scorer's table.
I'm going to walk slowly back to my spot.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Send the next one down. We are in the 4th quarter, 55-41. Not sure who's dominating here. Phil, who's dominating? Oh, wow. Shelby Justison's got 3 threes tonight. Has Aubrey Rausch made a basket? Wow. A 3 or a 2? A 2, okay. All right. A tag team. Sure. One, put that on. Do you have that microphone yet, Phil? Share it? Okay. Well, let's do this. You probably don't need to hear it, so you can just go back and forth with this. All right, so the first question, just make sure you get that close enough when you answer, because it is pretty sensitive. State your name, what year you graduated, and who your head coach was.
Erica Borst, Rowe is my maiden name, 2007, and Lisa Gregwire.
Perfect.
Dana Peterson, maiden name Borboom.
Perfect.
2010, and I had Coach Johnson in the in-between year between Lisa and Mike.
Junior year too?
No. Lisa was my junior year.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
Yep.
All right. And then the next one, these are a little bit tougher. I keep saying this, so the people at home are like, you've said it 100 times, but the girls help me with this one. So if you have an issue, bring it up with Aubrey when you get back over there. How did basketball prepare you for life after your high school years?
I would say just like working as a team. I mean, you're going to do that your whole life with your job and in your family and your friends. And so I think that.
Perfect.
And definitely my coaches and friends and teammates made an impact on where I am in life now.
Perfect.
I would say how to overcome adversity. If you're down in a game or you don't win and something doesn't go your way, you have to figure out how to come back as a team and
team
work
sports.
through it.
Team
Yep.
sports are good for life lessons.
Definitely.
That's for sure.
So.
All right. Well, it looks like it's over. Who won? I don't even. Oh, it did. White
did.
White did. All right. Congratulations. All right. Well, thanks for stopping. We appreciate it. You bet. I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Thanks for those that tuned in tonight. 57-43. Phil, when's the next time we're on for Laker basketball? Boys will be this week, so make sure you stay tuned to the Laker events, and you'll be able to see it. Otherwise, for those that watch tonight, appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you the next time.